guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a tips and tricks kind of video for you guys, and I want to do it in my bedroom and be a little bit more comfortable. If you guys are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button down below and join my channel. It would mean so much to me, and also give this video a big thumbs up. So today I wanted to provide some tips on how to find amazing things at the thrift store, because I get asked a lot, like, where do I go thrifting, or how do you find a lot of good things? So if you guys are interested in this video, then please stick around and see what I have to say. So for those of you that don't know, I actually have a shop called Seesh, and I will link my shop down below. I mainly sell clothes on Poshmark, Depop, and Mercari, so just check out my description for more information. So let's get started with this video. So the first thing I want to answer is, where do you go thrifting? There's no specific spot that I go to, because as a reseller, I want to venture out to different thrift stores. I just want to get all of the gems. So that means that you have to go to different thrift stores. If you do have a good thrift store where you are, then, you know, go to that one. But I just like to explore different thrift stores just because that's my hobby. I love to thrift, so I just like to find different thrift stores and see what I can find. It's just part of the adventure for me. So that's what I wanted to say. Now I want to talk about how to find these amazing things at the thrift stores. The first thing I would say is to know what kind of things you want to look for and focus specifically in that section. So for example, if you want to look for shoes, the first thing you want to do is go to the shoe section and see what are some gems that you can find, because if you wait and explore the entire shop first, then those gems might be gone by the time you get to them, because other people would look at them. Prioritize what you're looking for. If you don't really have anything you're looking for, then just explore the whole shop. But I would say, for me, I like to find bags or like denim, so I would go to those areas first. I try to skim through them really fast, and then I can explore the other areas and see what other gems I can find. My second tip is to go through everything and be patient. So it's really hard to find gems right off the bat. Like, it doesn't work like that. You have to take time to go through these clothes. There are a lot of, you know, clothes that are not cute, but there are gems hiding in there. So make sure you go through the entire rack, go through every single rack and look for things that you're into, and then I feel like the gems would just pop out. So to save some time, skim and see, like, oh, is this pattern sticking out to me? Or like, oh, I feel like I like this fabric. Look at them and see how they look and what is the brand on them. It's really hard to be like, oh, I want to find Levi's today, and try to look for that brand. You know, it's just easier if you're like, oh, I'm gonna go look at the denim section and see what are some cool vintage jeans that I can find, and then Levi's might pop out to you. But you can also find other cool brands as well. The third tip that I want to share with you guys is to go to other sections at the thrift store. Don't just focus on the men's section or the women's section. Go through every single section, because people tend to put clothes everywhere. Just explore and see what you can find. Also, the men's section has a lot of great things. Like, sometimes I can find cool vintage jeans there in the men's section rather than the women's section. But then at other thrift stores, I will find vintage jeans in the women's section and not the men's section. And I found some great vintage jeans in the kids section, because the sizes may be a little bit smaller, so then people might think they're for kids, but they're actually just like really tiny. So go everywhere and look for these items. The fourth tip that I want to share with you guys is to go often. You have to go often to see what things are being released. They're usually just really random, and there's no particular like way that they throw them out because they're just secondhand clothing. So you have to go often to search for these things, because sometimes I go and I find like one good thing and I walk out with that and that's it. But then there are other times where I go and I find like 20 different things that I think are fantastic. So make sure you go often. And another tip that I'm just gonna put hand in hand with this one is to familiarize yourself with that store. So know when they have deals and know when they release new items. There are some stores where they release new items daily, like I think at my Salvation Army they release things daily. But then there are other thrift stores like some Goodwill or just other thrift stores where they release items once or twice a week. If they're already picked over, then it's really hard for you to find great items. So make sure you know the store and also when they have deals, because sometimes their stores will be really expensive and then you go on these half off days and then you find amazing gems, but also for a really good price. Make sure you go often if you want to find the good gems. It takes time. Everything takes time. Unless you're really lucky, realistically, I have to go pretty often. So the last tip that I have to share with you guys is to go to different thrift stores. Don't just go to one. Well, I guess if you only have one available near you, but try to go to different ones just to see like, oh, this one has better things, or like people who live here throw out better like designer items compared to other areas. So just go to different thrift stores and see if this thrift store is worth it or not, because I go to a whole bunch and sometimes they're just so random, but I do know some that I want to visit again, and then there are some that I don't think they're worth my time. So those are all of the tips that I want to share with you guys today on how you can find some great things at the thrift store. So you can feel free to leave in the comments any other tips or tricks that you have that you want to share with everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this really quick video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also give this video a big thumbs up. It would mean so much to me. And also check out my shop in the description, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!